The next video we will be looking at is called Strike by a Wild Iraqi. He is a very nice gentleman who has given me permission to react to his stuff, which I do appreciate. I will react to pretty much anybody's stuff, but if they tell me, hey, don't react to my stuff, then I won't. So yeah, this one actually just came out 9 hours ago. So yeah, this is called Strike once again. So I will watch the entire thing first, then go back. If anything stands out to me, I will critique on it, comment on it, give my 2 cents as far as what I enjoyed about it. So without further ado,
of my mind, I went headfirst to the deep end and soldiered towards the line. When a volcano erupts, it destroys all in its path to a shield and sword. I will forge this wrath. You'll find no kindness, no mercy in a galaxy of death. You must fight to the end, to your last breath. God, what is mine? Stand firm throughout time. If you threaten this light, firm consequence you will find. This life's not a game, it's a war of attrition. You can drown in your shame or strike down their maledictions. You'll find no kindness, no mercy in a galaxy of death. You must fight to the end, to your last breath.
this is great. This is great. This is my first time actually listening to his music. I've seen him around quite a bit. He is a member of the Skynet community, of course. And he has done fantastic work here in this video. We're going to go through it one more time, kind of dissect, comment on some of the things that really stood out to me. I really love the influence of like prog metal / symphonic metal beats here. Like it really resonates with me. That's like a big core of my developmental musical appreciation. I've since grown quite a bit, but I always have a soft spot for it. I also do like Wild Iraqi taking a taking a power stance, if you will, as he's either absorbing the energy or like trying to guard against it. I don't know. I like it. Power move. Power move. I also do like the little touch in with the little orchestra or symphonic beats, where it is appropriate, of course.
When I thought I was lost, stuck in the trenches of my mind, I went headfirst to the deep end and soldiered towards the line.
I'll just comment on that lyric right there. Let me go back a tick. I can, if I may. It's like you headed deep. You headed first to the deep end, soldiered towards the line. I know there's plenty of people, myself included. We might be hurting like mentally or physically. A lot of times, you know, for people who have served in active duty or any sort of like law enforcement, anything like that, sometimes you do have to put your mental health to the back line, and you do have to put your physical health to the back line as well, because you might be in a situation where if you don't get out of it, whatever it is, you may not be going home at the end of the night. I think the danger comes when we do that too much. Essentially, like it's like you're stacking bricks upon bricks, and the bricks, of course, being like stress or trauma on top of a weak foundation, which is the mind, because eventually it'll snap. Even physical pain, physical trauma will make the mind snap. So I think it's important that just generally we take time to unload some of those bricks and process them. That's why I think self-care is so important, and not to sound like, you know, cringy or whatever, but I do think it's important that every day you do something that you enjoy doing just for yourself. All right, continuing.
When a volcano erupts, it destroys all in its path to a shield and sword. I will forge this wrath.
I really love that. To a shield and sword, I will forge this wrath. That's a cool concept. I know plenty of people who have used their wrath and anger and hatred, for lack of a better word, as motivations to get shit done. And this is one such situation where they got all the shit done because it was literally forged into a sword. So that is cool. That's very like Mage the Ascension, very like Wraith the Oblivion-ish, where you can forge your emotions into something, which is cool. I dig that. Of course, right away seeing the big ships and so forth, I was thinking right away like, oh, is this supposed to be like a nod of some sort to like Star Wars, because I'm a big Star Wars fan myself. But if not, it's definitely, you know, galactic conflicts or something that anyone who is a sci-fi fan has seen, I'm pretty sure, quite a bit. So it's definitely isn't out of place in this video. I love that. The whole, right when the trumpets go off, that is nice. That tickles a very special part of my brain. I love that. And of course, here we see the opposite side. I think it's kind of like a nice mix of science fiction and fantasy, quite literally, because I'm getting big like Lord of the Rings vibes from this fight. Very big Lord of the Rings vibes. That line right there is really good. This life's not a game; it's a war of attrition. So, in case you aren't familiar what attrition means, attrition basically means I know it only in like the military sense, which is a pointless battle where essentially you have two sides. They're just grinding down resources, whether it's men or food or ammunition. A war of attrition is just basically like two, I'll say, parties that are equally matched, and you're essentially wearing each other down to the very end. And in a lot of ways, I mean, if you're prepared for it, life can be a game of attrition because life isn't relenting, so why should you relent?
You can drown in your shame or strike down their malediction.
I love that line too. You can drown in your shame or strike down their maledictions. First of all, major kudos for using maledictions. I have not heard that word in a minute. I quite like it. Maybe I'll bring it back. Haha. But no, it's very well placed, and the lyric as well as the imagery works super well.
You'll find no kindness, no mercy in a galaxy of death.
I love that.
You must fight to the end.
First of all, really like the cockpit scene for multiple reasons. Gives me a very big nod back to old school Wing Commander, but also like No Man's Sky and stuff like that. Anything where you pilot a cockpit in a possible heated firefight. So yeah, I really appreciate this. Plus, it's animated beautifully well. I don't know what prompts he used, but it's animated beautifully well. Very intense, very high octane. I dig it. The only line that comes to my mind right now is, "Now this is pod racing." That was great. That was absolutely great. Really, really did love it. First time reacting to Wild Iraqi's videos, so of course I am subscribed to him. But now he has earned a like. Well done, well done. Really appreciated it.